But the idea about a basketball arena is that if it's well managed, you can use that 200 to 300 days a year, because you have basketball, and the NBA home team, Peter Holt's team, is going to play 41, 42, 43, 44, depending on whether they're in postseason or not. They're going to play, let's say, 40 to 50 games a year. But then you have the ice capades that come to town. And then you have the rodeo that comes to town. Mm-hmm. And you have concerts that come to town. It's possible to use an arena that has a cover, right? That has a roof. It's possible to use that 200, 300 days a year. And indeed, if we're talking about an arena like Madison Square Garden in New York City, sometimes it's used twice in the same day. And so you can use it even 400 times a year. But a football stadium, on the other hand, how many times a year does the NFL play football games? 17 games a year. Half of those are at home. So 9 or 8 games, maybe a preseason, maybe a postseason. So we're talking about using a football stadium 10, 12, 14 days a year. Maybe you bring in Taylor Swift for a couple of concerts. Maybe you bring in Bruce Springsteen for a couple. Now we're up to 20. But how many days are there in the year? I think the number is 365. So if you're a hotel owner, or if you're a restaurant owner, are you going to want to move your restaurant from one part of the city next to the football stadium when the football stadium's only being used 20 days out of the year and it's dark 345 days a year? It's not necessarily an attractive investment. Now, there are special circumstances, of course, that can sometimes apply. But yeah, for the notion, as popular as football is, as the NFL is in the United States, and of course it's even more so in Texas than the rest of the country, as popular as it is, it's not a very good tool for economic development.